Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Alicia Horning with Onyx and Sage Studios. We get a lot of questions from clients asking how to best prepare for their boudoir session. So we thought it'd be a great opportunity to walk you through our boudoir session prep guide. Let's go. Razors, if you're a razor bump queen like me, razors are out the window. I'm just kidding, razors are great. But when we're talking about hair removal prior to your session, razor burn, we've all been there, sucks. That's why we highly recommend having a wax done at least 3 days before your session. This will allow enough time for any and all irritation to subside. I do want to say that hair removal is not necessary for your session. We just like to provide a scheduled time frame for our clients who are interested in that service. Next up, make sure you're drinking water. You're gonna wanna do this the entire week leading up to your session because it's gonna keep you hydrated and your skin glowing. Let's talk hair. 5 days before your session, we highly recommend is when you get your hair done if you decide to do it. Simply because this will allow your hair to settle into the color that you had intended it to get colored. This will also allow time to get any changes or any fixes made that need to be done prior to your session. Next up, we're gonna talk about a tan. Okay, I'm a self-tan queen, so this one's gonna hurt a little, but I highly recommend that you don't self-tan, simply because it's going to give you an orange tone that really offsets our editing. However, if you decide to say fuck to everything I just said, that's okay, I'll still provide you with a few tips. I highly recommend starting with your self-tan 5 days before your session and then following up every day with a tinted moisturizer. This will still keep your tan glowing and super fresh. Those few days to allow your tan to settle before your session will allow your tan to get less orange. It will also allow it to look more natural. In the days leading up to your session, try to limit salt and alcohol intake. I know this is gonna be really hard, but this is a leading factor in retaining water. As we wrap up what to do a week before your session, we highly recommend taking this time and making sure you have all of the outfits for your session at least purchased. This will allow you to have time to make any swaps if you feel that you need to. Okay, now let's talk the day before your session. So first, I want to assure you that this is going to be so much fun and it's okay to take this time to relax. Allow yourself to enjoy the process of getting ready for your boudoir session. Bathe, exfoliate, and lotion. Give yourself a little mini spa night because you deserve it. Okay, let's talk hair. As you think about what you want your style to be for your session, consider if your hair is usually harder to style or not. If it is harder to style, we highly recommend you skip washing your hair the night before, as the natural oils will allow your hair to be curled easier. If you haven't gotten a mani or pedi before your session, that's okay. However, we highly recommend that if you don't get your nails done, that you either come with a clean set of fingernails or a freshly painted set. The day before your session is the perfect time to make sure all of your garments are prepped and ready. We highly recommend that you take a pair of shears and cut the tags off of your garments. The one in the back, and then there might even be one on either side of the garment. It's the day of your session and it's time to get excited. There's just a few things to remember the day of, and I'll break those down for you right now. First, I want you to start your morning with a cup of water. This will get you started for the day. Next up, make sure everything is in your bag and packed. Make sure all of your garments are ready and all the tags are removed. Next up, I want you to make sure that your hair is freshly cleaned and dried. This will allow our team to work quickly and efficiently to get you ready for your session. Last but certainly not least, we highly recommend that you bring a clear deodorant so there's no residue that gets on the garments. Now that we've broken down our prep guide, I hope you've taken away a few great tips. I want you to know that during this process, we're gonna have so much fun, and I hope that you can relax and this makes you feel more comfortable. We look forward to seeing you at your upcoming session.